Hi folks, welcome back. There is a whole lot of stuff to sort out today. The war with Japan is kicking off. We've got stuff to do. So the other day, I'm going to do this first because there's loads of things to remember about. But I want to have a look at my fleet, my big strike fleet, which had been superbly successful in the seas around Guam. I think there's a lot of repairs need to do there. When we look at the naval dockyard queue, and I'm going to explain why I got confused about something here. We can see that there's some destroyers in queue. They are not too badly off. But yeah, some of the battleships and carriers going to take a long time. And that's my strike fleet there. So I thought, when I was looking at this the other day, I thought, why is there only 3 dockyards assigned to these when I've assigned more? And this is how I thought the game worked. And so we're good with this. But I thought that we had a higher level of naval base in Guam than we actually do. And there isn't. It's currently constructing it. I thought I'd upgrade that before the war. So it's only, I think, level 3 at the moment. We can actually check if I click on this. Is that right? Does that make sense? It's a level 3. And that's why. So it works exactly like I thought. And what was confusing me was I thought we'd upgraded this base when we hadn't. So that's okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to send this particular fleet back to... In fact, I'm going to cancel the orders to make sure they don't come sailing out before they're ready. I'm going to sail them all the way back to... Where's Hawaii? Oh, it's a long way off. But I think it'll be worth it because they will go back there. They will repair. And then we come steaming back out with the same plan. So they are on the way to repair. Yes, they are. And once they get there, that'll be fine. And that won't take 2 months to get there. At least I don't think it will. Representative criticized president? Oh my God. That's not what we need. Come on. Small lobbying effort. Let's keep this high. I keep spending this. I do need the political points, but screw it. We're going to do it. So we've got the Bureau of Ships. This is an upgrade for the Navy, which gets rid of some terrible torpedoes. Some of you guys are having a discussion on them in the comments. I love that because I learn loads of stuff from things like that. So what were these? Mark 14 magnetic torpedoes or something? Absolutely terrible. I might have read something about it in the past, but if I had, then it's not stored in here. So I love hearing about stuff like this, and I can go off and research it and learn a bit more. And hopefully come out the other end a bit more intelligent, which is not usually what happens in YouTube comments, but on my channel, you guys are awesome, so thanks. Right, so we got the Bureau of Ships, which improves things, production cost is down. Excellent, so that's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. What should we go? Should we go for expand the Marine Corps, cost reduction for Special Forces Doctrine and amphibious operations, research bonus for transport models? That might be good to get, but with the 6 research slots we've got, I'm not overly worried about it. Research bonus for submarine, escort effort, which grants light hull production cost for more destroyers. We could go battleship primacy or carrier primacy. That's going to limit what we can get down here, though. Research for naval bombers, research for radar. Like I say, research bonuses are not really doing it for me because we've got awesome with 6 slots. We're amazing for that. Cost reduction for base strike doctrine. These might be more useful because we get some naval bases. Oh, to Guam. That would have been useful a long time ago. What's the Maritime Commission give us? Dockyard construction speed is faster. And the Liberty ships. Production cost for convoys. Oh, and amphibious and naval invasion. Oh, that might be good to get. Should we go get that? Over Department of Defense? Yeah, let's get this. Naval invasion speed. Or amphibious invasion speed. Sounds super, super useful. Right, roll on, folks. Meanwhile, I am sure we're having more stuff going on here. There are more naval battles. The fall of Kyiv. That's not a headline we want to read in today's news. But back here, yep, the Germans are going all in against the USSR. I'll tell you what I did notice. Now, Mexico, I've not paid too much attention to Mexico in the past. I know that they all, well, I won't say always, but nearly always join the Allies. I don't think I've seen them join the Axis. Don't think I've seen them join the USSR. There is a fairly strong communist presence there. I'm guessing that's normal. I'm wondering if I should recruit just some cheap troops to put on the border because that is basically our own land border where we're at risk here. So I'm going to put the garrison brigade in. And let's say, I think 14 divisions is easy going to be enough. We're going to put them in Dallas. I mean, we're short of materials horribly. We've got more Marines coming along. The Marines are doing okay. I need to add some Marine tanks into these. So we've got this. Oh, the spies. Yes, we're going to have a bit of a change in the effort at spies. We want interrogation techniques. We are doing some spying against Japan, which we are in the process of setting up. But I think most of our efforts are actually going to be involved in counter-espionage. As has been pointed out, with 6 research slots, we're going to be ahead of the game. And so we might have a few spies coming against us. This is looking good. This is getting up to a good, strong network here, which is exactly what we want. I had a network in Germany, but I don't think this is worth holding on to for now. So let's actually cancel that. Put them on counterintelligence back over in Washington. And then I think, whilst still building this network up, I'm going to see if we can infiltrate. Well, let's see what we can do, actually. Infiltrating the Navy would be pretty useful. Oh, I need another spy for this. I'm going to hold off then. I think I'm going to hold off, and we'll try and get the network up higher. The network's going okay, and that is a Japanese spy that we've got there. I might just hold off. We'll leave someone on defense, and we kind of want to. I don't think I did, didn't I? I did interrogation techniques. Great, and then we're going to boost some passive defense, and that's probably the direction we're going to go in. So roll on time. Let's see. Oh my word! There's a lot of stuff going on out here. Right. So the main fleet found. Good God, Japan's deciphered, and we've got the advanced computing machine. So the main fleet found what I guess this is an escort, but we found some transports escorted by destroyers, which we've nobbled. And I'm guessing the light cruisers came on, unless they were just involved in a maybe surface raiding. I don't think so, because there's nothing here for them to raid. But I mean, that's a win. So the planes from Guam are doing great. Generally speaking, I'm kind of dodging the big nasty fleet around here. What's this one? That's okay, the subs are doing some good job. Right, so let's get the advanced computing machine. So we are down there. So we are researching like heroes now as we approach 1942. Yeah, naval stuff. We could definitely improve the naval stuff everywhere. Like if we got this, torpedo attack. Yes, let's get that. Let's definitely get that. And I was going to. I'll put those guys in. I was going to boost it, but I think we have to spend a bit of points in naval doctrine, don't we? Have no bonuses for this. What was this give me? Integrated convoy defense, which I think would be a good one. Yeah, I'm going to max that one out. I'm going to spend 100 in there. Just to get some extra help. Air doctrine, we could go down. Strategic destruction. It's too late to switch, I think. We're too majorly invested, but it'll do the job. It will do the job. So, our goals for today are to slowly gain control of some of the Japanese islands and bases around here, which is going to slowly help in giving us much better control of the Pacific. Oh, we've got a 1940 submarine hull. Excellent. Can we have... And we got that. Perfect. Perfect. I have some jobs for that. Can I get the snorkel? When we get the snorkel, we'll change the sub-design. Not before. We've got more tech to research. Everything's coming on. This is awesome. I told you, it's awesome having 6 research slots. I'm not used to this. I've played nations with like 3 recently, and it's a tough start. But the Navy stuff, which is where most of the fighting seems to be going on, I feel like we should maybe put a few points into this. Let's get this one, the firefighting drills. It's just gonna save our ships quite a bit. At least I think it is. So where were you guys? So these were the ground attack. Standing by. I could put them in there. Weren't they supposed to be assisting the Marines? I think so. So let's make sure. Who are the Marines? With 2 divisions, it has to be them. So I'm going to put them on that order and assign them to that. But I thought I had... Just a minute. Maybe that's the wrong one. That is indeed the wrong one. Okay. I thought with 2 divisions it had to be that one. It clearly isn't. So you want to be assigned to those guys. Right, so we've got ground support when the Marines go in. And do we have the Marines in? We have 1 division of Marines here so far. And the other one is coming in. And it's met these guys. Oh, those guys are also on their way in somewhere. Let's go see what the big fleet is looking like. Did it get back? Right, so these should now, I think, be repairing a lot faster. Can we see? Yeah, so it's still 1.7 months for the USS West Virginia, so that's a long time. But we've got stuff being worked on. What we're going to do is we're going to bring up the other task force that I haven't done anything with this, the Asiatic fleet. I don't think so. What have we got in here? We've got 4 carriers, 13 battleships, 16 cruisers, and 9 light cruisers. If I put all the early destroyers in, we could actually screen that. But these guys are going to sink pretty quick. So let me see what we can get rid of. As in, what we're going to do. Oh, there's a carrier there to upgrade to the Wasp class. I don't think we're going to use all 4 to start with. So, yeah, let's go in 131 days. We'll do that. So let's put 2 carriers with 2 battleships. We have so many more that we could put in. Let's put 3 battleships, in fact. The USS New Mexico. Let's just put that into a new thing. And then, so we've got 3 capital ships. So that needs a minimum of 12 screens by my own formula, not by other people's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 would be the absolute minimum. Go on then, let's put those in. And then I'm just going to put half the early destroyers in. And then we know for sure that that these guys are going to be well enough screened with that easily. So let me put a new admiral in. Ernest King, you can have this one. I'm not worrying too much about who goes where. It's just going to be a bit of fun, this. I like playing with the Navy. You can take those. You don't want to be a mine... Oh, minesweeper for mines avoidance. I will take that. Right, you guys are going as another strike force in the strike fleets. Excellent. I might change the colour. Let's change the colour to... Oh, did I not put him in there? Who's that? I've put him in there, haven't I, with the destroyers. Whoops. Right, let's just remove. We could put anyone in here. It doesn't really matter. I just put him in because he was the air one. We'll put him back in. He looks... Oh, is this the guy that everybody hates? Hang on a sec. Yeah, just take him out again. Is this the guy that everybody despises? Number of ships in the first contact. Yeah, caustic personality. Oh, well, he is in the second one. Let me see how this turns out. I'm going to move these over to Guam. This is going to be my new strike fleet in there whilst the other one's repairing. This is where the action is. I'm not going to find it in the Caribbean, am I? Let's see. So they are in a, I think, a bad position personally. And also, another great suggestion, let's build some AA guns over these places in case there's any attacks coming in. So the main base at Hawaii is probably going to be safe back here. But there's also Wake Island, which I think is this one here. And this is also another important one. So, again, we're going to push everything to the top of the list. And that Virginia one needs to go up as well. I think that was someone to appease a governor, so unless I've forgotten it. There you go. AA's reasonably quick, and we've still got plenty of civilian factories doing our other things. So all that's good. And what I would like to check on is just that we've got the right... let's find them, and let's see that we've got the right air crews in here. Hang on. What have we got? We've got a ton, an absolute ton of ground attack stuff. which is not going to do the job here. Carrier ground attack is useful, of course, don't get me wrong, but I'd say I'm going to keep one. We're going to put more fighters in, because we have those, and we want 2 of naval bombers. 60 out of 60, much better. The USS Lexington, it might have to have some more of this stuff. So send them to reserves. We definitely want 1 fighter and 1 of those. It's a bit of a more mixed thing, but we'll leave it at that. There we go. And so we still have enough ships to make another strike fleet, don't we? But we've got 3 light cruisers there and a load of destroyers. So I'm not sure if I should dare risk this, because this is 1 carrier, 2 battleships, 3 light cruisers, and a ton of destroyers. What else am I going to do with them? Seriously, I'm going to keep... There's 1 carrier, so let's put 2 battleships. And let's put some cruisers in. The USS New Orleans, USS Portland, USS Chicago. Okay, so we have that. And then I'm going to put 29 early destroyers in here. Knowing that there's a good chance that this could end up in disaster. You've got... Oh, actually... Which one do we want that's sailing out? Which one is it that's supposed to be there? Is it the Wasp? It's the Lexington and the Saratoga, and neither of those showed up there. Have I got the wrong one selected? Yes, I have. It's the Ranger. So I want to see the planes on the Ranger, please. The Wasp is okay. The Ranger's got a load. Well, it's not bad. We'll leave it at that, because we might be supporting some ground attacks as well with these fleets. Right then, I should actually move those guys out, clearly. Let's put them in there. The Philippines has cancelled our sales contract. Yes, that's not really a great surprise, is it? And let's put... We've got Chester Nimitz. What have you got to choose from? Concealment is always good. And I'll take smoke screen. Is it going to be the same? I don't know if the enemy use mines all that much, but I have no qualms about selecting those. Right, we could put you in Wake Island, or we could maybe try and get these down here. We don't have a base here, but we could base them... Oh, we're not actually in the Allies yet, are we? I'm still reluctant to make that move. We don't have anyone at Wake Island. So we'll move them in there, and we will build... I guess we'll build a naval base up here as well. Ka-chunk, everything. And you might think I'm going a bit over the top in the amount of base building I'm doing. But the Guam dockyard doesn't need to be done, by the way. Cancel that one. I don't think so. I need bases in the Pacific from where I can move troops and order attacks from. And this is what we're going to do. So this one... Are you in position? Not yet. We'll let them get out there, then I'll put them in position. So, no enemy cipher has been decrypted. I guess we're going to start with Germany now. It might take a little while. Air wings with no mission. They're just on the carriers. Don't worry, that's fine. We can get rid of that. And there's battles. What have we got here? We've got just attacking. Subs and stuff attacking convoys. That's absolutely fine. Okay, let's see. What was that thing that came up? We've got our first 3 military factories for ages. This is nice. Have we got dockyards? We're short of dockyards purely because we are building or repairing ships. Let me add in, because the old destroyer model should have finished. And there should be a 1940s destroyer in there. That's the one we're using. So drag this up here. I've picked a carrier. How did I pick that one from the list? It's the 1940s destroyer. It's that one. Oh, was that the... That might have been the ship I was repairing. Never mind. Or upgrading, I think. Yes, okay. There's a lot going on. Give me a break. It's easy done. And the old mine destroyers can definitely take a break. So brilliant. We'll let them... They will catch up when we get spare dockyards again. And into the military factories. Let us go for... The amphibious tanks are doing 1 a week. It seems like far too few. But I think there's a much greater urgency for the planes at the moment. And we're going to put... let's boost all our aircraft production for the foreseeable future up like that. With the possible exception of strategic bombers, which are not overly useful just at this moment in time. But will be. So I need some ground experience here. We're going to get some of that when the Marines go in, for sure. And part of me is tempted to send troops to the Philippines for the simple reason that Japan has not been able to push through. Oh, we've got a port strike. It's nothing major. Nothing too major. What's this one? Requires... Oh, we haven't got this. What's this, then? Capital ship, screen, submarines, torpedo attack. I'll take the torpedo attack. As it's... Oh, that's going to require that, isn't it? That's... Yeah. This is fine when you're upgrading like equipment and tanks and artillery pieces. This is a pain in the arse when you're upgrading ships, as we've just got to there. We have a new model of sub. Oh, we do have a new model of sub. We got the 1940s sub. Right, so we're going to put that to 1. And we've got technically a new model of cruiser hull as well. But I'm going to let them carry on building those. I'm not going to go for that. Because I'm going to research the 1940s cruiser hull, I think. Anything else to pick here? Right then. Should I send troops to the Philippines? I mean, it's risky. It's very, very risky. 6 divisions. Could we even support that? Shall we try it anyway? I'm tempted to try it. We're going through some very dangerous waters to get there. They are cut off. They're cut off. It's going to be hard to supply. It's going to be quite the battle to cope with that. We've nearly got the Marines in. So the Marines are going to do some nice work around here. Hopefully. And we're going to bring the big fleet back, which is... In it comes. Excellent. The fleet has arrived. Did you guys get here in good order? I'll let them... They lose organisation, do they? I'll stick them straight away onto Strike Force, actually. Let's get that working out. They'll recover in due time. They're going to be fine. So the Marines are here. We can start picking over this area. The hell is this? Zoot suit riots. Hispanic youths wearing extravagant clothes zoot suits have been the target of racialized riots in border cities in the south, stemming from sensationalized reporting of the death of a teenager in Los Angeles. 9 Mexican-American youths have been convicted for murder over the incident. This sounds rather unlikely. Hang on. Intelligence agents have compiled reports citing that the zoot suiters are in fact fascist agents collaborating with ultra-Catholic synaquistas in Mexico in order to assist in a Japanese-German invasion of the Americas. Yeah, this does sound rather unlikely. How much are we paying these agents? I'll take that for the base stability. Arrest the zoot suiters anyway. We lose stability but gain war support. I'd rather have stability. So, it does sound rather unlikely. I think our agents could be better used on something else. I might be wrong about this. I don't remember this from when I played last time. I vaguely remember the event, but I don't remember the outcomes of it. So we got improved infantry equipment. Let's go for the other one to help the Marines a bit more. And I still need to save those points up. God damn it. Right, let's... The Marines are in a bit of a beaten up state. But let's just start this one bit at a time. The Japanese have got good naval domination of our areas. What am I... My destroyers like? Okay, so we've got old destroyers and new destroyers. This is okay. And we should have some good experience, right? You should be... Yep, he's building up. He's doing his job. Over in the Atlantic, there should be absolutely nothing going wrong there. So we have What I'm going to do is I think I'm going to assign in the American theatre. Can I click on there? Does that create a new fleet? It does. Okay. Let's put them in there. And I'm going to get these guys on training. We will assign an admiral, someone who can just sit at the back and train. What's that one give? Naval speed and damage. Okay, he would have been a good one for a fleet. We've got spotter. I'll just put Admiral Fletcher in. We can always move him. Is it worth spending these? It's always worth taking, like, concealment expert, I think. Is he going to... No, I thought it was going to be the same again. Right, cool. All we're going to do is just train these. And this is going to be my reserve fleet, I think. And as new stuff comes out, we're just going to put them straight in there. Got to keep an eye on... Can I put them straight... Oh, what was he called? Damn it. It was... And it changes the thing here, which is annoyingly... Was it Group 10? It is United States Reserve Fleet 1. Is it down the bottom? We have a lot of task forces, eh? Reserve Fleet 1, there it is. So everything goes into Reserve Fleet 1. I should have given it a different symbol, which would have been way more sensible. And then they can train up as they come in, and then we can assign them where they're needed from there. So let's give this a different symbol. Let's make it that colour so it stands out a bit. Or maybe green so it stands out. And the crabs, because I can't think of a reason why not. Right, okay, that's good. Off we go again. Off we go again. We're sinking enemy destroyers, which is excellent. Interrogation techniques is done. Should we switch that up? I want to keep upgrading this as much as we can, because it will give us more spies eventually. We can recruit more of them. It's every so many upgrades, I think you get another spy slot. We will take... probably passive defense. Let's boost that up as much as we can do. We have a load of free dockyards, and that's because I finished building something shite, isn't it? Was it destroyer hulls? It was submarines hulls. It's time to build a brand new submarine on our 1940s design, and I can't see it. Let's hit the submarines. There it is. Right, let's put the best engine. The best torpedo tubes. More torpedo tubes. In there we want... I was going to wait until I got the snorkel, wasn't I? I will wait till we get the snorkel then. That's what I'll do. We're not far off that anyway, are we? Basic submarines. 37 days. We'll go 37 days because I think... Our subs, yeah, we've got enough. We've got like that many out, so they're doing their job, so that's fine. What I'll do is I will take one out of there and transfer it to that one, so at least we have two there. And these are at least combat trained. These might be... No, they're fine. They're fine. Right, cool. Get the snorkel, build some submarines. Got it. Yeah, I don't think we're going to send 6 divisions to the Philippines. I think we need to sort of do the island hopping business. So, Alexander Vandergrift, are you ready to kick things off? You've got 9 days. We don't have naval supremacy yet. What's the state of our big fleet in Hawaii? They are still... It's the USS West Virginia, but it's getting there. And then we can bring that back in, and maybe we'll concentrate 2 fleets at once. And we'll make sure... If we could hold this region, this is great for basing aircraft and bases and ships and stuff, because they do extend into other regions. We've got the range. We could actually start bombing Japan from here. So I don't think it's in the Japanese plans for us to hold on to Guam. And to that point, I should probably send some more troops over. We did drop some somewhere. Now I need to track them down. Oh, what was this? That wasn't one of ours, right? I don't think that was one of ours. Well, at least not when I was moving troops there. I think I put them here. I did, and we got we've got a big old fleet coming here. So these guys can straight away... I could move them in here for the attack. Should we go on? I don't have any aircraft over here, do I? Because I should have. I've got these. Right, let's add some spy planes in. And they're going on those missions over there. I should probably just put it on naval patrol, but it's good to see what's on the islands as well. So do I want to leave it at that? And set the strike fleet off here? Or do I want to move them over? I kind of want to get this done, don't I? So I'm just going to move this fleet to here. That's the plan. And we're going to get naval supremacy. I could have them set off. I'll move them in, and then I'll decide what I'm going to do after that.